Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Yesterday we have seen that unless we have a clear destination, we cannot operate the GPS. Where we have to go, we must know. Simply, you switch it on and wait. That we will be told. It will not happen. You have to fix the correct address. In the same manner, in meditation, what is the destination that we are thinking of? Some kinds of kicks, some kinds of imaginations, some kinds of tickling. What exactly we want to meditation? What we want? And if we have this notion that we will get something out of meditation, we are choosing the wrong software. We are not going to get anything. See, friends. Because normally what happens, we have this notion that if I do meditation, then I will get this, I will get that. It is something like, when we go to sleep, the same process as we go to sleep is the process of meditation. We withdraw from the whole world and then we get into the bed, drop everything. Achievements, failures, friends, enemies, relations, possessions, everything is wrong. And the last mantra is, I want to sleep. I want to sleep. And till this mantra goes on, I, and want, the sleep will not begin. When even the I and the want is dropped, then the sleep begins. Therefore, meditation is working on the mind, not working by the mind. Therefore, let us first fix the destination. Yesterday we had one destination. This is followed by the second destination. Yesterday's destination was, we have to attain freedom from body identification. When we are identified with the body, then only the secondary eyes are born. Mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, where from they come? Only after identification with the body. And then the samsara begins. Who is disturbed in this world? It is only these bodies. Mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, they are disturbed. Now find out who are they? They are born after the body identification takes place. See? The other day, one of my friends took me in Narayan Hridayalayam in Bangalore, a very big hospital. Huge, millions of patients are treated. And Chief is a very good friend of mine. So I went there. And he said, Swami, have you seen open heart surgery? I said, I don't have heart, so I have not seen. He said, come, I'll take you. So I went there, I had to change all that paraphernalia. And I went. And that body was lying down there. Chest was open and the machines were working. And he was explaining me. I said, hey, come on, finish it quickly, fellow, waiting. He said, no, Swami, nothing happens to him. When we cut his, sternum, nothing will happen to him, don't worry. And he was explaining. And the heart was lying there like a deflated football, inside, rubber bag. And he was comfortably explaining, this is how I had to replace this wall, I'll cut this. I said, you do whatever, let me go out. You finish this first. Now see, but when we are identified with the body, even a small mosquito comes and sits. So where the world begins? The world begins when we are identified with the body. This principle should be clear in our mind. Then we can think about meditation. So, yesterday we have seen how we attain freedom from body identification. Now the second thing, when we are identified with the body, the mind will think always in relation to the body. And this is how the samsara begins. Thinking in relation to something or somebody. The other day I got a news that Swami, your house is on fire. Oh God, I told you. And then another news. No, it's not your house. It is the next door. I said, it's okay. See, one is gone. Because when I is identified with the body, then this I produces the secondary eyes. See? And how the identification takes place? Through the mind. Therefore, we have to kill the mind. And we do that. Either we take drinks or drugs or go to sleep. These three techniques are the techniques by which we kill the mind temporarily. And again we wake up in the morning and again the same tamaku and same chuna. Yes. Friends. Therefore, this is clear. Now the second step comes. We are told that we are the jiva, the soul. And this soul curry has gone so deep in our system that all the time we think in terms of sin and merit, going to hell and going to heaven. See, next birth, this birth, last birth. And this doesn't come out. See? So, like we are told, who is God? So we are told. There is some data available. You can think about God. See? Krishna we think about. So he is a blue boy of Vrindavan. He has got, a peacock feather on his head. He has got a yellow lungi. And he has got the flute in his hand. And he is very naughty. You can think about. When you are told you are jiva, what is the data? Just accept it. What do we mean by jiva? See, friend, this we never inquire. And we accept it blindly. In the last life, we have done some mischief. Therefore, in this life, you are born and married to this lady. And this life you don't behave properly, she will again be after you. She won't be. See, friends, this is how we accept blindly, jiva, jiva. But what is jiva? Define. Like, in mathematics, we are given questions to solve. Some data is given. Let us say there are 3 pots. In 3 pots, there is milk. 5 liters, 10 liters, 20 liters. And in the first pot, the milk is 2%, second pot 3%, third pot 5%. Now you mix that milk. After mixing, now the question is, what will be the average percentage of fat in the collective sample? How do we start? Suppose the average percentage of fat will be X%. And then we submit our answer book. Will we get marks? We have to establish the value of X. Is it? What do you mean by X? In the same manner, we are told we are the embodied, the soul, the jiva. Agreed? Now establish the value of jiva. What do you mean by jiva? Oh, jiva is jiva. You won't get marks. And then you will start suffering. And all the time imaginations. See, I have gone to the Patala Lok, Shiva Lok, Brahma Lok, Vaikuntha. And all imaginations. And then we get lost in those imaginations. See, friends, that which has never come, that which has never gone, is you. See? Hold on to this thumb rule. All that comes and goes is not the truth. Trikala avadhita vastu satyam. That which is not denied in 3 periods of time, past, present and future, is the truth. Therefore, after we have disidentified from the body, the next step is, who is this? Who is expressing through the body? For our calculation, we call it as X or Jiva or the soul. Now we have to establish the value of Jiva. So let us take an example to understand this. If we have to define our reflection in the mirror, what are the components out of which the reflection in the mirror is established? First, our beautiful face. Second, a perfect mirror. And third, reflection of the face in the mirror. And fourth, face and the mirror should come in proper proximity. If the mirror is facing that side, my face is this side, will there be a reflection? So when we talk about reflection, can we talk about reflection without our original face and without the reflecting media called as the mirror? Can we talk? We cannot. So if we have to define a reflection, these components are involved. In the same manner, when we talk about jiva, the soul, what are the components involved? See? In place of the original face is Paramatma. In place of the mirror is our mind. Paramatma reflected in the mind is called as soul or the jiva. So 3 components. One is Paramatma, second is the mind, and third is the reflection of the Paramatma in the mind. And when the mind is enfolded, as in deep sleep, there is no reflection possible. And when there is no reflection possible, there is no I born. There is no I. And therefore, in deep sleep, when the mind is enfolded, no reflection possible. And therefore, I am man, I am woman, I am young, I am old, I am good, I am bad, I am rich, I am poor, I am husband, I am wife. Everything is quieted. There, only life is, but nobody. See, friends, and life never suffers. It is the body who suffers. See, friends, like the example I gave you in that operation theatre, the life was going on. See, there's nothing wrong with the life. Therefore, we have to discard this notion. Jiva is a Vyakti or the individuality. Jiva is not the Vyakti or the individuality. Jiva is a phenomenon. See, friends. There is a place, and who will go to hell and heaven? Somebody has to be there to go, is it not? In one of my retreats in Germany, it happened. Hamburg. After the second day retreat, one lady came and spoke to me. Swamiji, had you come in my life 20 years before, I told her, even then I would not have married you. She said, no, no, no. Then what way? I would not have divorced 3 times. I said, anyway, now 4th time, don't divorce. I said, now I have got some question. My question is, this is for my general knowledge. When you are married first time, so for our understanding, let us label it. You were wife 1, W1, and your husband was H1. So it was a pair W1H1. Then you again married second time. So W2H2. Then third time W3H3. Now my question is W1 equal to W2 equal to W3 equal to what? When you separated from your first husband, where the wife number 1 has gone? Find out. Has she gone anywhere? She can go somewhere if she is. Wife is an illusion. All relations are not real. See? So to bring this example subjectively, Paramatma is man. Mind is wife. Expression of the Paramatma, the man, through the limitation of the wife, the mirror or the mind, is husband. Now, can this husband exist without the wife? And when the wife goes away or dies, where the husband goes? See, friends. Therefore, as husband is a phenomena, it is not a proper noun, it is a common noun. Like Mahendra Bhai, he is a proper noun. It is not a common noun. But man is a common noun. In the same manner, husband is a common noun. It is not a proper noun. So is the case. Jiva is not an individuality. It is just a phenomenon. If this is accepted, then we will get some glimpses of the second mantra of 13th chapter of Gita. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says in the first mantra, Idam shariram kaunteya kshetra vitya vidiyate etadyo vettitam prahu kshetrajna iti tad vidaha kshetrajnam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata. Hey Arjun, I is the only reality which is expressing through all the bodies. Okay? The electrical energy says, I is the only reality expressing through all the tube lights. Tube lights may be many, but the light is one. And behind all the tube lights of the world, there is one electrical energy. Therefore, the ultimate destination in meditation is dissolve the mind so that there is no reflection possible. And all our life is lived only in these reflections. Like when I am seeing you or you see me, in fact we are not seeing each other. Okay? It is the light which is reflected on the objects. That reflected light is seen by the eyes. You are here, if there is a pitch darkness, I can't see you. Because image is not formed. If I close my eyes, image is not formed, you don't exist for me. So what is the experience we are going through? Experience of the images. And where the images take place, images happen on the mind. See, friends. Therefore, all our life is only imaginary. It has no truth. You are the reality. Come to discover this. We have to dissolve the mind. Don't give any value to the mind. Like we yesterday practiced, sit properly, close your eyes. You are here of your own choice. Therefore, you are happy and cheerful. In our heart is our beloved Lord and Guru Maharaj. Lord protects us from within, Guru guides us from within. We drop our total past by remaining as Mr. Nobody. Don't bring the past, just bury it. We block the future. Don't plan anything, what we will do after meditation. Now in the present, don't compare any experience. If you observe your body, it is firm at the base, vertically steady. Now be attentive. There are two things. One is concentrating, seeing, knowing. And the second thing is remaining merely aware. Instead of awareness, we concentrate. Concentration is functioning from the platform of mind and getting lost in objectivity. Mind cannot function without objectivity. Therefore, don't concentrate on anything. Then what is awareness? Awareness is without any efforts, whatever is naturally happening, we are aware of that natural happening. In due time, that natural happening disappears and objectless awareness remains. So the question comes, what is natural happening? It is breathing. We are not doing breathing. Pranayam we do. Chanting the mantra we do. It is not happening. So we merely remain aware of the natural, effortless breathing that is. The difference between concentration and awareness is when you concentrate on something, if the dissimilar thing happens, mind reacts with anger because concentration is done through mind. And when we are merely aware of the natural happening, the breathing, then all the things which are happening around, they won't disturb because awareness is never disturbed. It is the mind that is disturbed. To merely remain aware. The quality of breathing is extremely slow and extremely shallow. Gita says, Nasa Bhantara Charinam, as if the air is moving, within the space in our nostrils. It is so slow, so shallow. We have to transcend the mind. Therefore, instead of fighting with the mind, just bypass. For its survival, mind is a rest. Why not chant the Lord's name? Mind starves and dies, and names and forms are not fade to. You chant, the mind is great. We are clearly aware. All the sounds are heard, and yet they remain undisturbed. If you extend your awareness, you will see the shape, the form, the size of the body has become non-distinct. Therefore, the notion that I am inside the body, all these outside the body, this notion is redundant, meaningless. to focus on any point. We will play in awareness. Awareness is like a space. No beginning, no center, no end, no shape, no form. Space supports the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air, but remains uninfluenced by them. Similarly, awareness supports all perceptions and doesn't get influenced by anyone. Then in the last place, we graduate to the mental space, Chittakash. The contents are thoughts. All thoughts are supported by the mind. The mind doesn't get influenced by anyone, and therefore objectivity disappears. Objectless awareness is a but this experience is not limited only on the seat of meditation. It is universal, unbroken, 24/7 experience. Hence, we come to the last stage, the Chidaka. The waking experience with the waker comes and goes. Conscious space remains untouched. The dream experience with the dreamer comes and goes. Consciousness remains untouched. This is ultimate. In this ultimate experience, there is no awareness of anything, pure awareness. There is no fear of losing anything. Do not enjoy meditation. It is not bhog. Enjoyment is the mind. If you have this notion that we have enjoyed meditation, we still struggling in the mind. And therefore, this experience is not limited. It is unlimited, unbroken, uncreated, infinite, presence. And that is why cannot be repeated. Finites are repeated. And the mantra you repeat. And the silence you cannot. Mantra is created. Silence is uncreated. Mantra begins and ends. Silence is ever the same. Thus, to transcend the mind and live as awareness, we function through the body, through the mind, but never function as the body or as the mind. This is the ultimate in meditation. Take little deep breathing 2-3 times slowly and see that the body is included in the mind. Move your toes and fingers. Now the concept that I am inside the body and the world is outside has become real. And the samsara begins. Although the samsara begins, we remain the same, like the space supports everything, but nothing happens to the space. In the same manner, all experiences will come and go, waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi. Waking and dream do not add anything to me. Deep sleep and samadhi do not take away anything from me. That Purnamadaha Purnamidam is our essential nature. Offer everything at the feet of the Lord in your heart. Don't make a memory. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaha Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om